going to be a big weekend in Dallas for car enthusiasts. Some big name classic cars are going up for auction.
Sam Pack of Sam Pack Ford fame is selling more than 130 of his own personal cars. They're beautiful, and if you've got some cash, you could want to get into one of these beauties.
Yep.
Be the envy of all of your friends. Fox 4's Brandon Todd got to check them out.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
A 1965 427 Cobra Big Block, a 54 Chevy Bel Air, a 2006 Ford GT with plastic still in the seats and 16 miles on the odometer. And these are the cars that Sam Pack didn't want to keep.
It's been a very difficult decision.
The North Texas entrepreneur and Sam Pack Ford namesake is thinning the herd,
Each car has its own story.
whittling 132 cars from his massive private collection.
I'm looking forward to sharing a great collection with those that are car lovers that will come and share the experience with us.
And you can buy one of these for a price. A handful of them, specifically the Cobras, are valued at more than $1 million. This 1965 Alloy 289 Cobra model belonged to Carroll Shelby himself. Each of these cars holds special meaning for Pack. Just making this list of cars to sell was painful. There are plenty of Fords covering several decades, from the classic cars that are
pristine
to the newer models. Roger Morrison drove down from Kansas to put in a bid, and he's partial to the ponies.
Mustang Sally.
Oh, I like these Mustangs. I have some early Mustangs, and these ones in this area in the early 2000s, special cars, I think they're really nice. I think they're undervalued.
Much of the collection is like a walk back through time, and one that might just take you there. Pack says with 2 museums in the works to display his eye-popping beauties, he wanted to give car enthusiasts and collectors a chance to own a few of his prized possessions. And they're letting the adjectives fly.
Beautiful, awe-inspiring.
21-year-old Austin Minter restores cars as a hobby. He's got his eye on one already.
When you come in the front door, the big red Chrysler, that was kind of looks almost like a Duesenberg. It's pretty incredible.
Pack says he's always asked whether he's nervous the cars might go to an owner who won't love them as much as he does. His answer, nope.
They're going to go to a good home.
All right, back out live here. Some of the money from the sales and also from the admission fees will go toward charity. In fact, the cars will actually be sold with no reserve on them. And just as I'm talking, I'll let you get a nice look at all these cars. Without a reserve, Steve and Heather, it encourages buyers to feel a little more confident when they come in that they'll actually get a chance to own one. Now, you got a chance to look at all those cars, Steve and Heather.
Yes.
And I want you to see if you can determine which of those cars do you think was the easiest for Sam Pack to get rid of and the hardest for him to get rid of. Let's go with the easiest first.
Did you look at the
Which one
catalog?
is the easiest?
I didn't look at. No, I didn't look through the. I think that Back to the
I think it's
Future.
that DeLorean. It's
Is that the Back to the
It's
Future
junk.
one?
Michael
Yeah.
J. Fox
I
can't
say that
even
was.
save that thing.
I think that's the easiest to sell.
Yeah, it was. That's
Oh,
the answer. Yeah,
okay.
it was the easiest for him to get rid of, the 1981 DeLorean. He just says he doesn't like the styling of it.
No.
And he's happy to part with it. And by the way, that DeLorean only has 200 miles, so somebody on it, somebody tomorrow is going to say, thank you, Sam Pack, for not liking the DeLorean. The hardest to part with, which one do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Those GTs got to be.
Okay, so I'm just going to go with what I like anything from the 50s, like with the running boards, like the
Like
big,
gold?
like the, yeah, those are really cool
I like
cars.
that chrome GT that belonged to Carroll Shelby.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
Yeah, I like that Chrome GT too. My photographer Kevin Staples, he liked that one as well. All right, the 427 Cobra Big Block, that nice
Beautiful.
green one, that forest green one that was on the pedestal.
Pretty.
He loves the color of that car. He has always been told by people who come in to look at his collection that that is their favorite. So that was the hardest one, he said, to put on this list of cars to get rid of. And by the way, Stephen Heather, I will tell you, he's got a 39 Ford convertible, a 41 Mercury convertible, and a 40 Ford Business Coupe. He says those 3 cars will never, ever go on a list like this.
That was a tease for anybody who really was thinking, oh, this would be fantastic. What a fun story. All right.
Great job. Brandon, thanks. And Heather, go get that DeLorean.
Yeah.
It's a beauty. It's
great-
a beauty. It's a
great-
peach, hon.
It's a great movie. Thanks, Brandon.